Uganda and election observer organizations have arrived in Uganda ahead of the election scheduled for Thursday this week. Among them is the Africa Union Election Observation Mission led by former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan. Saddam Mubale reports from Kampala that President Yoweri Museveni Kaguta has already declared a two-day holiday to allow Ugandans to participate in the polls.
Travels to your areas of observation.
Local, regional and international election observation bodies are already in Uganda ahead of the polls on Thursday. Among them is the African Union Election Observation Mission, led by the former Nigerian President Jonathan Goodluck. On Monday, the Electoral Commission engaged key stakeholders, including election observers, as part of the efforts to ensure a peaceful, transparent and credible electoral process. The Electoral Commission emphasized professionalism, neutrality and strict adherence to electoral laws throughout the exercise.
Maintain strict impartiality, independence and professionalism. Respect the national laws and Electoral Commission procedures. Avoid interfering with the polling, counting or tallying processes. Refrain from instructing polling officials or voters. Report observations accurately, objectively, and responsibly.
The meeting comes amidst concerns over mistreatment of presidential agents last year, many of whom were arrested or abducted.
It is committing a crime, that is a different matter, because the fact that you are an agent does not place you above the law. But to arrest someone merely because he or she is an agent of a candidate is not permitted, and I think we are going to ensure this does not happen.
The Commission also reminded voters and stakeholders about the 20-meter rule around the polling stations on the polling day, noting that only authorized persons will be allowed within the restricted area.
Some of these polling stations, especially in Kampala or some urban areas, are in congested areas, squeezed areas, to the extent that even observing the 20-meter rule may not be realized.
I'm trying to advise him that let him take this to Parliament so that the Parliament can create a law which can say after voting.
You are right, I agree. But we are saying, in light of what we have experienced in the past, in light of the fact that we want a credible, peaceful, free process, do we say, let's do business as usual?
The Inspector General of Police, Abbas Byakagaba, reassured both observers and the general public that security agencies are fully prepared, noting that police are working closely with other security organs to ensure the safety of voters, observers and all participants throughout the electoral period.
But above all, we are confident that the national security infrastructure will not fail to deliver a peaceful environment to the Ugandans.
President Museveni has already declared 15th and 16th as public holidays to ensure that everyone can vote in the presidential and parliamentary elections. With just 2 days remaining for more than 21.6 million Ugandan registered voters to choose their next president, the message of peace continues, with the state operators assuring Ugandans of their safety during and after the 2026 general elections. Saddam Mubale, TV 47, Kampala.